Welcome back, Coug Nation, for another installment of the CrossTalk podcast. This is your host, Mr. Hammerstrom, and my favorite co-host of all time, Mr. Thornsberry. Hopefully everybody's doing well on this wonderful Friday afternoon.
What a beautiful day today.
What a beautiful day. I dropped the ball last week, Mr. Thornsberry.
That's okay. You know what we're going to do today, though?
Electric Factory?
We're going to bring the Electric Factory today.
You're darn right we are. So I apologize for missing the podcast last week.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Yes.
So we're back, though, and that's all that really matters. So we're going to redeem ourselves this week. So just to start off with our spiritual life recap, our seniors went through adoration this morning. I believe Miss Thornsberry was a part of that.
That is correct.
Said everything went well, so that's good. Again, a quiet time for our seniors to really sit and reflect. My adoration a couple weeks ago with the sophomores was my first time doing it. Like I said, I think it's an incredible opportunity for them to really just shut everything else out, be quiet for a little while, reflect internally, and get themselves in the right space spiritually. So that was a good opportunity for
When
them.
you think about it, how often do you get just
Not often.
15, 20 minutes of quiet
I'm
time?
always plugged in. I'm always doing something.
That's true.
That's what we got to do. 366.
That's right.
Any Hoosers.
Plugged in. I like that. Always plugged in.
You like that?
I do.
Our virtue of the week this week was boldness.
Boldness.
Mr. Thornsberry, do you want to give us a little breakdown on
Boldness. The strength to act decisively, standing up for one's beliefs, even in the face of opposition.
Love that. Jesus was pretty bold.
Well, you 1,000%.
Maybe the boldest. I don't know.
He was plugged in.
He was.
He was.
I like that.
Yes.
Excellent. Moving into our academic excellence section, I think a really big deal. Our juniors, honors juniors, honors seniors, and a select group of freshmen this past week took the PSAT, National Merit Scholar Qualifying Test. I got a good feeling. There's a couple of studs that I got a really great feeling that we could potentially be National Merit.
They came out of the test. They came out of the test. I say, hey, we get 100, and some of them were like pretty close.
Yeah, they felt pretty confident. I mean, sometimes I can go either way, but I like the confidence, and
it's a good group.
It's a great group. Great group. Had a great time. Again, looking for a few of them to reach that national merit status. That's like the most prestigious honor you can get as a high school student. So I feel very confident about a couple, and also the benefit. A lot of them are going to be using that for their governor's scholar applications. So that's another great use of that score, even if they aren't the top 1% for national merit. So still a great use for it too. So another awesome opportunity that I don't think we've ever had before, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Paint the Plow that Miss Whiter has orchestrated.
I've never heard of that before in my life. It kind of, I was telling someone about this, and they were like, I don't get it. I was like, well, have you seen all the horses around the city? That's kind of what the envision is. Same theme. Yeah. But according to Miss Whiter, I actually talked to her today, they're actually going to use these. So these won't be on display. Yeah. I thought they might be displayed, but they will actually be used. So
I think it's the actual plow attachment to the front of the trucks that they use to, get the
it's going to mess it up, maybe scrape it up, but that's all right.
Good advertising for the cross, I think.
Oh, yeah.
We're out there in the community painting the plow at school. I think it's really cool.
If it turns out, and I'm sure it will, of the renderings, it's going to be fabulous.
Masterpiece. Yeah, I agree.
I'd love to hang that up in the barn or something.
Maybe see if you can get that afterwards. That'd be pretty cool. We probably need that as an heirloom.
We do.
We'll look into that. But thank you, Miss Whiter, for orchestrating that.
Yes.
Again, I've never seen that. Thought it was a really great opportunity.
Taking the time to apply for the opportunity to do it and be accepted.
Yeah.
Just take that extra step.
Absolutely. Shout out to Miss Whiter. And another shout out to Mr. Harrison this week. I know Mr. Thornsberry subbed a class for him too, but took his sophomore IPS class to the lab for a little velocity lesson.
Yeah, bouncing ball.
I just love that as a math guy. Velocity especially. It's a great use of the quadratic equation.
And when the kids talk about it, if I was like, hey, I saw you guys in lab. What were you guys doing? And they were just spitballing things about what they were doing.
Those are the memorable classes that they'll have and talk about later on in their life too. That's awesome. That's awesome. Getting into our school spirit and service section, I really went all out.
You did.
I have dropped the ball as a GAB advisor before.
But is this the first time? Because you have been in and out of GAB advisor.
I've been in and out.
Yes. So is this your actual first GAB having a gab during the Halloween time?
No, we've done pumpkins before.
Okay.
Just not great.
I was throwing you a bone.
I know. But I'll own it.
Okay.
My pumpkins in the past haven't been great. This one was pretty good. I'm not saying it's going to win. That's not the goal, right?
That is correct.
The goal is to just do our best, make a pumpkin that represents our gab, and I think we did that.
Audience.
I'm not gonna say what it was, but I'm just proud of our gab and the way they came together and worked. Shout out to Ava, shout out to Evelyn and Carson. They really carried us, and Parker did a little painting too. So
Right.
nice job.
I will, audience. He is telling the truth.
Yep.
Mr. Hammerstrong's pumpkin is
Thank you.
very strong.
Thank you.
Very strong.
I appreciate that.
However, we got to give a shout out to
There's a lot of good pumpkins.
some really,
That's what I'm saying.
really
I'm not gonna
good
win, and I'm
pumpkins.
okay with that.
You know,
They're
we're not going to
strong.
win. This is my first.
Very creative, though.
Very first.
Very creative on your part.
Yes, and I'm firmly confident. Someone told me, and that was probably the ultimate compliment. Someone said, "I don't think I've ever seen that on Pinterest."
Yeah, that's
And you
pretty
know
good.
what? I don't think you have, and you will.
Mhm.
And you know what? You'll just have to wait and see. There'll be some pictures taken of them. They'll be out on
Mm-hmm.
social media for voting. I know we're going to get a little bit ahead, but they will
Mm-hmm.
be displayed this Sunday
Mhm.
at our track or treat. So check them out. They're pretty darn good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Again, one of those things that we do as a gab, or within our gabs, to build a little community, have a little fun, and like I said, it was just cool to work on that with the kiddos and see what their brainstorm ideas were, and it was a lot of fun.
It
So
was good. You
Yeah,
did good.
so-
So shout out to all our gab advisors.
for sure, and again, making it an addition to the track or treat, which will be this Sunday,
October
October 26th. That'll be from
6,
to
7.
So we'd love to see you there. Bring your kiddos. They get to walk around the track. We'll have tables set up, stations
Multiple
set up.
times. I think
Well,
you
you
take
just
walk around 2 or
however
3
long you
times.
want, yeah. Get some candy, meet some of the folks here at Holy Cross, meet some of the students. And,
Walk around from that 6, 7.
6 to
time.
7 range. Yeah, for sure. So that'll be a lot of fun too. So we hope to see you there. And then I have a special note here. I want to make sure I got this. It is officially National Club Moderator Day.
You know, when I read that,
That's crazy.
I was like, they got a day for everything.
How fitting.
Yes.
Do you want to recognize maybe some of our club
Absolutely.
moderators?
You know, when I
think
saw
it was
that, I was like, you know what? That's a podcast worthy talk.
Spectacular.
Podcast worthy talk. So
Spooktacular.
let's do this. So here are, and I apologize if we missed some. So shout out to our math team club moderator, Miss Lawson, Y Club, Strebel and Pence, Cougars for Christ, Hilbrook and M. Thornsberry, chess team, Miss Leffler, esports, Miss Leffler, music club, and that started last week.
And it was in the main office,
and
effectively.
it is. And,
And
did
it
we
was
hear
awesome.
it? And they were destroying it.
Jamming out.
Oh, Electric Factory was going on.
Great use of
in
that,
there.
yes.
So the music club with Mr. Wood, Environmental Club, which they did a great job today, Ms. Konchak as always. Guild Council, shout out to this guy right here, Mr. Thornsberry. NHS, National Honor Society, Mr. Hammerstrong there. Quick Recall, that would be M. Clark and Miss Pence. And then Art Club, Miss Whiter.
There you go.
So shout out to all our club sponsors. They
Absolutely.
just do a fabulous job. That's extra time. So
Extra
out of their day,
commitment, for
you know,
sure.
commitments and
Appreciate
weekends
you,
and
making those opportunities available to our students. So we do appreciate that.
yes,
Means a lot.
absolutely.
Means a lot. Speaking of opportunities for our students, going into athletics here, big opportunity for our volleyball team coming into the
Final
next week.
Four.
The super regional Final Four. So technically, I guess the semifinals of the regional
Semifinals.
tournament. We were going to take on the North Bullitt Eagles.
At Valley
At Valley.
Eagles.
Eagles, okay.
That is correct.
North Bullitt Eagles at Valley on Monday. I don't know the time for that, so I
Do not.
apologize.
Do not know the time.
That's going to be a big game.
Follow us on social media. It'll be out on Coug Athletics.
We'll post it there, and I know the schedule will be there too. So that'll be a great opportunity for our students and a volleyball team that's done an incredible job this year.
Yes.
Just phenomenal. So
One of the best teams in the region for sure.
Yeah.
So should be a battle. Should be a great couple of days of the tournament, and hopefully we take that next step.
for sure,
That's what
we're
we need.
almost there.
We're right there.
We're right there. Another shout out for boys soccer, Parker Pointer, second team all region.
Saw that.
Coaches poll or coaches.
Right.
Not sure, but shout out to Parker Pointer, second team all region. That's awesome. Absolutely incredible achievement.
Great recognition.
We got a pretty strong region for soccer too.
We do.
Like
We
some
do.
really tough teams. So
We do.
shout out to Parker for that achievement. Kind of looking into next week, we've got a lot going on. We've got quick recall match Monday at Sacred Heart.
At Sacred Heart.
So good luck to the quick recall team. We've got the Archdiocesan Luncheon to recognize years of service.
We have
So
a couple
shout out
teachers
to
there.
Ms. Konchak and Mr. Wood, I believe. And
so.
forgive me if I'm forgetting someone else, but shout out to them. Charity Jeans Day next Friday to celebrate Halloween, and it's a part of our costume contest. So
That's
make
right.
sure that students, if you're interested in dressing up for Halloween, you have to make sure you get that approved.
By myself or Miss Whiter in the
Excellent.
cafeteria
At lunch.
all week long.
Excellent. So
Yep.
make sure you definitely consult with someone. Don't just show up on Friday in a Halloween costume before getting it approved. I'm super excited to host St. Nicholas, the 8th graders, next Tuesday.
We got 67, grade school labs coming up over the next Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
I'm excited for that. I absolutely love having the grade schoolers over. It's a lot of the kids that I teach in my algebra class, so I'm glad I get to kind of see them in person. I don't get to see them that often in person, so I'm excited for that. So we're going to be dissecting a frog. So
It's been a long time.
But we are dissecting a frog. So Mr. Kalen's going to lead the charge there. Ms. Smith's going to help out and give a virtual lab option for those that don't want to dissect the frog.
Oh,
and
okay.
go on our anatomy table as
right.
well. So I know some people don't want to do that. So we have
Expensive
some options.
little characters too, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. But hey, it's worth it for the kid experience.
Absolutely.
And I don't think there's anything.
Can't put a price on the experience.
No, and I really do think that actually opening up a frog, another organism like that, and kind of seeing just the beauty of life. Like
it's amazing.
What the blueprint that God has put in is absolutely incredible.
Absolutely
amazing. I do think it's one of those that, while it can be a little gross,
it can be.
I do think that it's a great
I remember
opportunity
mine
for our
back in
kids.
the day.
Yeah, the worst was the pig for me. That was the one that got me.
Yeah.
The pig got me. Frog, not too bad. Pig, that one's tough.
Yeah.
I also saw a cat on there. You can dissect. Okay, I digress. I wouldn't do that for sure. We also have our grandparents' mass coming up on
November the 7th.
Monday.
14th. Let's just look.
Let's just look.
not
Let's
even
just
guess.
take our handy dandy agenda out.
You keep talking. I'll look it up.
So we do have the grandparent mass coming up. The link is on the website. We also tried to send that out via email. I know there were some technical difficulties there, but the link is on the website, so you can find it.
HolyCrossHS.com.
Yes.
Under the parent tab,
Parent
and
tab.
it says Grandparent Mass.
Excellent.
And that will be Monday, November the 10th.
10th. That's what I thought.
And,
Okay.
and grandparents, we need you to sign up because that gives us a good head count of how many chairs to put out, how many donuts to order, and coffee.
Do a little seating chart.
We do.
We want to make it a great experience for you. So if you do register, that helps us out
I
tremendously.
know you have a list of things, but I think in our prep for this, we forgot something.
What we forget?
Next Friday is senior night
I didn't realize
at
that.
the football game.
That's true.
Yeah, so we got senior night. I'm not sure if we are honoring all seniors or just football. Things may have changed a little bit. But anyway, senior night, football game, Friday night, last home game versus the Butler Bears.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good. So good luck to football there. Last note I have here for either upcoming information, we do have the Signs of Suicide parent information link that is available on the family portal of Facts. So families, if you log into Facts, there's a lot of great information there. We took our students through the Signs of Suicide in early September, and I know our counselors have done a great job of kind of following up and just making sure that our kiddos are okay. So there is some additional information there if you want to check that out.
You know, as going back thinking about that, I'm a GAB advisor, so doing that with Marquette, I was very impressed, very appreciated of how well our kids did,
For sure.
at least in Marquette.
Yep.
They asked questions, they answered questions, how engaged they were. So it was great. I really appreciated those students, and that's kind of the feedback I got from most GAB advisors.
I know that can be a really uncomfortable conversation.
Absolutely.
But I think our students, and at least mine and our guild, they took it very seriously. They had very serious questions, and it was not a light matter for them. So I appreciated the reverence that they took to the subject because it can be a very heavy thing. So I think our kiddos did a great job with that.
Yep.
So yeah, I think that's all from us here at CrossTalk. Here
Is
at
that it?
Cross. I think so. I hit all the bullet points.
I'll tell you what.
We're getting pretty good at this.
We are. We might have to change the podcast to
You never know.
Electric Factory.
I kind of like that.
Kind of like that.
Okay. thank you for joining us. Look forward to seeing you at some of our events this week. Again, just kind of subscribe to us on YouTube. Working on getting those audio-only podcasts available to you guys. Just kind of share it with anybody that you know, trying to get some more viewers. Again, really trying to just show you a different side of some of the people that work here, give you an update on some of the things that are going on, and just keep you in the loop for all the great things happening.
And I'm willing to give. I know we're only a chair, 2 chairs in this viewing. I'm willing to give it up. We need to bring somebody else in here.
Well,
I'm humble.
This is good though. This is good.
Very true.
All right, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining.